We're going to drain everything from your face right now, Eric Holmes, as we are going to start with our first movie of the week. It's called Absolute Dominion. It's directed and written by Lexi Alexander. It stars June Zadi, Alex Winter, Andy Allo, Andy Allo, who, by the way, if you remember, Eric, you interviewed Andy Allo several years ago, and Patton Oswalt. It's set in the year 2060 or 2063 and the world is under some catastrophic situation as zealots and extremists are waging a global holy war. The only way to save it is possibly this radical new form of diplomacy called the Battle of Absolute Dominion. Hence the movie title, Absolute Dominion. Again, it is written and directed by Lexi Alexander. I think Eric was a fan of Alexander's previous movie. I think, and Eric will correct me. She did one of
Hooligans and Punisher Warzone.
Okay, Green Street. Thank you, Eric. I really enjoyed Green Street Hooligans, and I enjoyed what is it, Punisher
Warzone.
Punisher.
That was a good one with
I forgot
Ray
his
Stevenson.
Ray
He
Stevenson.
just died. He just died not too long ago.
Passed away. He was so good in that one too. So those are two good movies.
Yeah. The movie was like way over the top, but it's like way over the top and violent in a way that you want for a Punisher. And it was a lot more like the TV show with John Bernthal. That one takes a little more serious. Punisher Warzone's we're gonna be over the top. We're gonna be violent, but it's gonna be fun as hell. But yeah, absolutely love Punisher Warzone.
Okay, so you were excited going to Absolute Dominion. What did this movie possibly, per your initial reaction, get right or wrong? What is your review of Absolute Dominion, Eric?
So I guess just to set it off, Absolute Dominion is in like a near future kind of scenario, and it's kind of hard to describe, but it's like the world is like not a one government, but kind of like a one government kind of world sort of thing, instead of like those different countries and stuff. But Patton Oswalt is like a YouTuber sort of thing, and he mentions that they should get every religion to pick a fighter and then do like a Mortal Kombat style tournament, and the winner of that tournament is the religion that the whole world will take to, which right away you can see some problems with that.
Sure.
Hey, Greg, you're a Catholic.
Yes, I am.
So and I'm an atheist. So if my fighter and your fighter were duking it out just because one of them wins, am I all of a sudden going to become Catholic? Are you all of a sudden going to become atheist? Probably not.
Probably not. Okay.
Because the whole point of religion and your beliefs is that you believe it. So to say that, a fighter did a thing and yeah, it's fine. We lost fair and square. No, the Jewish team won. No pulled pork tonight. No more bait. So right away, the premise is absurd, but maybe get like a Mortal Kombat. We get like a fighting tournament kind of movie. Maybe that could be good.
Yeah.
I would say, so the fighting tournament is sterile. Because it looks kind of like us. It looks kind of like it does in Karate Kid. It's in the Karate Kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would think like a tournament, you like this big grand thing with people everywhere, but it's in a sparring room and not many people, and
it's not exciting to look at all.
It doesn't look like a tournament. It looks like you're practicing for the tournament
in a conference room or something.
Not really a conference room, but it looks pretty dead. And there's a ton of exposition. And a lot of the exposition goes towards that absurd premise I mentioned earlier. Try to take it seriously and try to make a commentary on just religion in general. But I think they have a fundamental misunderstanding on almost everything that they're commenting on. So like, they clearly don't understand religion. They clearly don't understand how different religions work. And they absolutely don't understand how atheism works. Because the main character he's fighting for the humanists, which is essentially atheist. He's fighting for the humanists, and he's like a scientifically engineered fighter, so like he can't lose. That's like the whole thing.
What is it exciting to look at? Is it the fights? How are the fights? If it's
the fights are the choreography of the fights are done really well in some aspects. Fights are fun to watch at times, but it's just the premise is so absurd. And the commentary is misinformed and kind of stupid most of the time. And Here's the thing: an atheist isn't going to find God halfway through a fight.
Right.
It does that thing, and so when it goes there, I'm like, oh, okay, this is why this. I don't know what Lexi Alexander is because she wrote this as well. I don't know what her religious affiliation is. I don't know that she understands how atheists work because atheists aren't. We don't believe in God because there's no evidence for it. Or all the religions we come across seem absurd. There's just no good reason to believe in it, so you don't believe in it. You don't go halfway through a fighting tournament and go, "Oh, I believe in God." All of a sudden, it's like I don't know.
On a
And movies do this all the. I would say this is like on the level of imagine watching a movie where someone's trans and then just all of a sudden on a whim they're like, you know what? I don't think I'm trans anymore. Maybe I want to go back to it. Look, I'm not trans. Maybe I'm completely wrong about this, but these are like inherent beliefs. These are stuff that people feel inside themselves. So they don't just change these things on a whim. And when movies do that, it's almost actually offensive that a character, that a character would just be that flippant about something that they hold so true.
What
With
about it just as a watching, to watch the movie on an entertainment level? Is it entertaining? Is it just really interesting? Is it?
No, because there's like a ton of exposition, like a lot of exposition, and all the exposition is dumb and uninformed. And the thing is, like, you had Swinner and Patton Oswalt, and those are like Alex Winter, like you've seen his documentaries. He's like pretty smart dude, like pretty well informed about a bunch of things. I know Patton Oswalt obviously is. My guess is that they were fans of Lexi Alexander like I am, and then they just said yes before they read the screenplay. I cannot imagine anyone read the screenplay and go, "Yep, looks good to me. Let's do this."
That is tough.
Because this thing is just very half baked. And yeah, I've already said this movie's stupid and not in a good way. It's stupid in that, really? You didn't think this through like at all? That there should have been someone to read the script and go, "Hey, Lexi, yeah, let's go through this entire thing again."
Entire
And
thing.
just to read it, like maybe not, okay, this fight's cool, that fight's cool. But that line was pretty good. Oh, wait, no, that line is referring to that, not that. So yeah, that line's stupid. Take that out.
That's very bad.
This whole thing is just misguided, misinformed, and the stuff it's commenting on is
All right.
It'd be like me commenting on pouring cement.
Okay. So
I
that is
don't know nothing about pouring cement. I don't know what I would comment on.
Absolute Dominion in theaters and digital May 9th. Eric Holmes is saying, go rent this, purchase this on Amazon.
I am absolutely not saying that.
May 9th. What is your rating, Eric Holmes, on?
My rating is Go See Punisher Warzone and Green Street Hooligans.
And zero? 1 star? 2
I'm
stars?
not going to give it 0.
0. Wow.
I will give it a star because some of the fights are cool. Oh, that's another thing. I think the budget, I don't know what the budget was on IMDb. I think it said something like 13 million. So maybe that's accurate. Maybe it's not.
What?
But you know what? If Absolute Dominion can talk about things it don't know anything about, so can I. Budget's $13 million. The effects in this look like they spent about $12 on it. I literally could do these effects in my house over a week by myself.
Unbelievable. Very disappointing, especially since
This is someone going up to sing at karaoke, and not only are they not good, they're not even going to try, and they have nothing but contempt for karaoke.
Oh, that is so tough. And I was listening to a podcast, I forgot which, and someone was referencing Lexi Alexander and how big of a fan she is of Walter Hill. So hard to really give a bad.
I mean, she's got, look, this is nothing against, I guess it is against Lexi Alexander. She wrote and directed this, but I love her movies. This is not a good one. This one's like absolutely just, it was depressing watching this.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because I was so excited to watch a new Lexi Alexander movie, and then this comes out, and I'm like, what the hell? No.
Oh, no.
Oh.
If any of you out there, any fellow cinematics out there, if you just have the bravery or you trip across this movie and you actually like it or whatnot, just tell us what you think of Absolute Dominion if you ever get to watch this movie. Again, written and directed by Lexi Alexander. Next
and I
up.
would say Patton Oswalt, Swinner, please read the script before you say yes.
Oh my gosh. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. For more movie and television reviews and interviews, please subscribe to my Deepest Dream channel. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And as always, thanks so much for your support. Take care.